I don't like the way Thancred looks. This new look is not... It's not it. Because it's not him. That's not Thancred. 'Twould seem the mystery of the axe-wielding hero has been laid to rest. I should have known better than to think Thancred would ever stoop to using an inelegant weapon. But then how was I to know there was not one vagabond wandering the Chocobo Forest, but two? What's wrong with his weapon? The Warrior of Darkness has a friggin' fine-ass weapon. He's got a great weapon. Look at me. Look, man. I've got an axe. He's got an axe. And found fame. Okay, let's try that again. Blessed with the power of the echo and driven to put down primals, despite its declaration that they walk a different path, I struggle to see how their goals conflict with ours. Nor is that the only oddity. I find it passing strange that such exceptional individuals should have wholly escaped our notice until now. Surely we would have heard rumors and attempted to recruit them to our cause. I recall no such adventurers, and I would not soon forget their like, nor would any of us, I think. One of our primary duties was to scour the city-states for promising candidates, which is how I found Will. Ah, the memories. It seems like only yesterday that you slew your first primal. Speaking of which, I had the distinct impression that it was not the first time that band of merry men and women had killed a god. I labor to believe that a band of preternaturally gifted adventurers has been traveling the land slaying primals without our knowledge. 'Twould imply gross negligence on our part. Speculation will avail us naught. There is far too much we do not know. For the present, we must needs concentrate on what we do know, namely that Lord Ravana is no more. Vidofnir must be informed. The news may render her more receptive to Sir Amaric's invitation. Since you seem to have appeared here well in hand, I shall take my leave. Simply being in the vicinity of this colony has given me a stinking headache. If you have need of me, I shall be with Master Matoya. I would beg her assistance with the search for Minfilia. I know I can't do a very good Kryl voice, I'm sorry. Wait, Minfilia is missing? I thought she escaped with Will. I shall explain on the road. Much has happened in your absence. He could have showed up at any time. He could have gone to the Waking Sands. He could have gone to the Rising Stones. He could have gone to Ishgard. He could have gone to Gridania. He could have gone anywhere and located the Scions. So I don't, I'm just a little bit critical at this point. I think they could have explained his absence a little better, because he most definitely could have just gone up and reunited with the Scions earlier. Let's go to Vinofnir. We're going to Vinofnir, boys! Ladies and gentlemen, the dragon of the hour, Vinofnir. That's not Vinofnir. Where's Vinofnir? Oh, I went past her. Ba na ba na ba na 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 mana mana ma mana mana ma ma. I had not thought to see thee so soon again, to see thee again so soon, mortal. If thou seekest the night, know that she hath long since departed for Ishgard. My thanks, Vidofnir, but it was not for her that we came. We bring good tidings for you and yours. Lord Ravana, who had been summoned by the Nath, has been again laid low. Truly, once more you mortals have succeeded where mine own kind did fail. You have our deepest thanks. Would that we could take the credit. The god fell by another's hand. Another? Revelation upon revelation. Regardless, it is cause for celebration. The Nath will have no choice but to withdraw. But to another matter, I have tidings for thee as well. Regarding the Ishgardian's invitation? As promised, I brought the matter to my sire. Hearken to his answer now. For 1,000 years have I mourned my beloved, who gave her life to forge a peace thy king betrayed. Such was my lot, until a child of Ishgard came unto me. For want of warmth, she wrapped herself in a dream, yet the world will remember her deeds. For truth she fought, for justice she sinned, for redemption she sacrificed, and became as light. To follow one's heart, to have faith in one's convictions, be it for weal or be it for foe, such is the folly and the glory of man. End of Dragon. He hath entrusted the choice to us, and we have made it. We will keep faith with you who walk in the light. Then you accept Sir Amaric's invitation? Let it be known that I, Vidofnir, shall journey unto Ishgard on behalf of my people. And we are honored to have your answer, and will convey your words to our allies without delay. It is happening, Ysael. Would that you were here to see it. Rip, Ysael. R.I.P. R.I.P. in the chat. Rip, Ysael.
Even as the Scions celebrated the return of a long-lost friend, honorable men plotted to deprive them of another.
Interesting. Where's Papalymo and Ida? I wonder. Uh-oh. Amaric.
Men, to whom Sir Emeric was no hero, but a scheming patricide.
Uh-oh. Ouch. That's not good. Ooh.
Honorable men who would fain wash the paving stones of foundation with the tyrant's blood.
Oh, no.
Honorable men whose knife in the dark was the spark which set the city aflame, and who sang as it burned.
How did that guy pierce his armor? Isn't he wearing plate metal? They got him that easily. Dang. Dang, chat. Say dang. Dang with me. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Bum, 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 bum. Boom, bum, bam, bam, bam. So you slew a handful of primals, chatted with the Emperor of Garlemald, uncovered the truth behind a 1,000-year war, thwarted a megalomaniacal archbishop's ambitions, and then rode home on the back of the Father of Dragons. Does that about sum it up? Yeah. Fortunately, the journey afforded us ample time to brief Thancred on recent events. That's a very good summary. Slew a handful of dragons, chatted up the Emperor Garlemald, uncovered the truth behind a 1,000-year war, thwarted a megalomaniacal archbishop's ambitions, and then rode back home on the Father of Dragons. That's about it. Yep, that's just about it. Let us keep Sir Aymeric waiting. Are you quite well, Thancred? Yes, quite well. Forgive me. You have given me rather a lot to digest. This whole affair with the Ishgardians and the Dravadians, and our friends nowhere to be found. 'Twould seem there was no end to our troubles. We can but face them head on, one at a time. For now we must apply ourselves to our allotted tasks and leave the others to theirs. Remember, Thancred, we found you as they found me. In time we will find Ida in Papalimo and Minfilia as well. These troubles will soon be but a memory, one which we will look back on together. Pray do not misunderstand. I did not mean to imply that it would be otherwise. I merely wished that I had rejoined our grand adventures at one of its more triumphal moments. Despite your recent accomplishments, the mood here is less than celebratory. But I have no doubt that we will enjoy many more glorious victories soon enough, and you may rest assured that I will play my part in them to the very hilt. Thanks, Thancred. You're a bro. I know you will. So then to the congregation. Manamoo! Let's get to the congregation, where we find out Sir Aymeric's been stabbed. Oh no! Mamma mia! I've been stabbed! Nah. What you got to say, Handaloop? Handaloop? This is a dark day for the Temple Knights, but I have faith that we shall overcome this trial. Okay, Handaloop. I love you, bye-bye. Oh good, you're back. Things got a little heated while you were away. Uh-oh. Lucia's gonna break the bad news. You have returned. In this at least the fates are kind. Greetings, First Commander. It pleases me to inform you that Vidofnir has accepted Sir Aymeric's invitation. Uh-oh! Spoiler alert! That's not gonna go as planned! She has! These are glad tidings indeed. Would that the Lord Commander were here to hear them. Is he otherwise engaged? No, he's dead. Aye, sleeping off a knife to the gut. What? What happened? Will he live? The Churchins tell me that he will make a full recovery, but that Lord Edmund and Lord Anerol had not been on hand when the assassin struck. He would not have been so fortunate. For a mercy, they subdued the fiend before he could land the telling blow. The attack was just the beginning, though. Not long after, buildings all around the city, including several of ours, burst into flame. The bastards caught us completely by surprise. We've been dousing the fires, but for every wick we put out, it seems 2 more start up. Casualties are mounting, especially in the broom. 'Tis plain these fires were started by the assassin's conspirators. Until they've been rounded up, there will be no end to this. Will you help us find them? Yes. Then let us be about it. Woohoo! We're gonna find some bad guys, chat. Say bad guys in chat. Get the bad guys. We gotta rock those bad guys. Woo! The flames are spreading. We must needs begin our investigation immediately. Witnesses must be found. Suspects must be identified. Have you been able to determine the precise locations where the fires were set? Mayhap there is a pattern. If there is, we have yet to discern it. Fires have been reported throughout the city, in both the pillars and the foundation. Indeed, given the size of the area affected, I think it best to divide our forces. Master Alphino and Mistress Shola, I would have you take charge of the investigation and foundation. As you wish. Mayhap Tataru can be of assistance as well. Me and Will get the pillars. Oh, they'll be like me up there. They'll like me up there. Only question is, will the grizzled old rogues striking a pose over there be joining us? Thancred? Thancred, the scions of the Seventh Dawn. And may I say what a pleasure it is to meet you too, my lady. I'll bet. The name's Hilda. A scion, eh? And there I was thinking I found a fellow ruffian amongst all the illustrious personages. I will remain here to coordinate the fire-quenching effort. If you are aught to value, pray inform me immediately. That is all. So we're gonna go find the bad guys. That's alright. That's cool. While we could begin by sifting through charred rubble and questioning random passers-by, in my experience, every town has at least one individual who can be counted on to know things he or she should not. Oh, aye, the infamous Lord Emelrain de Fort... What the hell kind of name is that? Emma Nellane. Emma Nellane. LMAO de Fortemps. Lover of women and wine, though neither care for him that much. They say he could gossip for Ishgard. Just the sort of fellow I had in mind. Capital suggestion. I didn't say it. He'll be at the Crozier, most like, making an effort to be seen, so let's go and see him. Ba 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 ba. Grizzled I will accept, but old? Yeah, you're an old man, Thancred. GG des. Ba ba ba. Ma ma. That's the jeweled Crozier. Do 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 do. People. It's a person. Hello, person. Hello. How are you? LMAO. Well, if it isn't Will. Dearest of my friends, you're looking rather glum. Something the matter, old boy? Ah, yes, the arsons. There doesn't seem to be any rhyme or reason to it all. Naturally, we've doubled the guards outside my manor, along with most of the other houses. Can't have the old piling up in flames after all. And in case you were wondering why the Hoplon is awash with refugees, the lower levels of the vault have been opened to those unfortunate souls who have lost their homes. Sir Aymric's orders, from what I hear. Remarkable man. Not even a knife in the ribs can keep him from his duties. Actually, old boy, if you were thinking of questioning the refugees, I should be more than happy to accompany you to Hoplin. While you conduct your inquiries, I would offer words of comfort to the distressed and despondent young maidens. Wait a moment. I know what this is. You're giving me one of your looks, aren't you? You do me an injustice, old boy. I will have you know my heart yearns for one rose, prickly though she may be. I understand that feeling almost entirely. I sense you remain unconvinced. Very well, if it helped to prove the purity of my intentions, I shall gracefully rescind my offer. Now run along and catch those arsonists. Okay, LMAO. That was not entirely what I hoped for. What idea was it to come here again? Whose idea was it? Never mind. Our next step, I suggest we divide our efforts. While you question the refugees in Hoplin, I shall investigate the locations where the fires were set. Would you be so good as to join me, Hilda? You know what? I reckon I would. Can't have you roaming around an unfamiliar city by your lonesome, can we? You'd only get robbed blind and left shivering in your small clothes. Ha! She dissed you, Thancred. Okay, cool, let's go. What's next? Oh no, there's multiple parts. Okay, whatever. Let's get it done. Whew! One of the few times I've been to Foundation in the daytime, because normally it is not daytime. I don't want to go that way. Who's this guy? Come, brothers and sisters. There is food and shelter enough for all in the Basilica. Okay, Priesty. Nice to meet you, Priesty. Halone's blessing upon you, Father. I confess, we were not sure if we should come. There are so many unbelievable tales these days about the Archbishop and Sir Amaric and the Gervanians. Trust in your heart, brother, and pay no heed to the lies of lesser men. They seek only to lead you astray. Do you require succor as well, sir? So the Temple Knights have begun their investigation at last. Good. This madness has gone on for far too long. Would that I could do something to aid you in your search, but I have a duty to these poor souls. Farewell, and may the Fury guide your steps. There was a man with a satchel. I saw him kneeling outside the window, and there was some smoke everywhere, and it was so hot I couldn't breathe. I don't remember how I made it out. I suppose I must have climbed. Maybe my arm is getting better after all. Ours was one of the first homes to be claimed, but I didn't see how the fire began. It was only when I heard our neighbors shouting that I looked outside and saw the flames. We barely escaped with the clothes on our backs. Were it not for the church's generosity, I don't know what we'd do. Ba 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 ba. Finished then. Yeah. Ah, there you are. Anything to share? Blah, 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 blah. Huh. We will require more than the muddled testimony of a traumatized girl if we are to identify the culprits. While you were questioning the refugees, we inspected the scenes of several of the fires, including one near Sir Raymond's Cathedral and another near the Tribunal. For a mercy, neither structure suffered significant damage. Some might say they were spared by the grace of the Fury. Others might question just how the ruthlessly efficient arsonists contrived to fail so miserably on the two occasions. What? Some might say they were spared by the graces of the Fury. Others might question just how such ruthlessly efficient arsonists contrived to fail so miserably on the two occasions when their target was a bastion of Iscardian orthodoxy. This doesn't matter at all. I'm sorry, it just doesn't. Nothing conclusive, of course, but it does give us one cause to wonder. Alphino will doubtless have an opinion. Like, this story arc is gonna be dead in the water in like 30 minutes. It doesn't matter at all. Ooh, side quests. Don't mind if I do. Give me some side questing. Wahahaha! Yippee! Oh boy! Free cookies! Oh no, na na na. Ah, I've been looking for you, Will. Commander Handaloop of the Temple Knights has an urgent matter he'd like to discuss with you. It would seem your strength is required once again. Pray make your way to the congregation of our Knights Most Heavenly, and lend an ear to his request. Ah, just who I was looking for. A letter was delivered to our house, addressed to a Master Will. I wouldn't dare presume to open the letter myself, but the Moogle who delivered it seemed to be in quite a bit of excitement. It might serve you best to open the letter immediately. Well, I hope Ishgard's frigid clime is treating you well. As for me, I'm glad to be in a place with more agreeable weather. I've been having a delightfully droll time with the Mogholm Moogles, and we've come to an agreement. Mogholm will host Moogles from the Twelveswood, so we can all get to better know each other. This will be a rare chance for the Moogles to share and celebrate their friendship together, and of course we couldn't forget to invite our favorite adventurer, you. Come to Mogholm before all the wine is drunk and all the Koopa nuts are eaten. I regret to say I won't be able to attend due to our other pressing matters, but one of Mogholm's residents has agreed to greet you upon your arrival. His name is Magule, and I've met hardly a Moogle more friendly. He eagerly awaits you at Mogholm. From Kuplo Kop. Thank you, Kuplo Kop. I will attend your party immediately. Okay, what's next? Not Moogles in the Sky. Let me do, I want to do some more story. Not that it matters what order I do all this in. I'm going to do it all anyway. Ba, ba na ba, ba, na na na. Na 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 na. Against the dying of the light. Maybe I should do those side quests. I don't know. I don't know, it don't matter. Lena Good. Whew! Silence will avail you naught, sir. Well, I was just about to summon you. As you can see, we have detained a suspect. We found this man loitering near the remains of one of the stricken buildings. According to eyewitnesses, he was also present before the fires broke out. We wished to have words. He did not, so we insisted. Let me go, damn it! You've got the wrong man! My, but you reek of oil. And are those burns on your hands? An occupational hazard, I suppose. But tell me, does arson pay well? I'm a victim, you imbecile! Look at me! Aye, that you are, after a fashion. You should know that your pious patron has already spun us a delightful yarn about how his pet mongrel slipped the leash and set about burning half the city to the ground. Not very noble of him, I grant you. But then these highborn types really do show loyalty to their pets. In fact, he called you rabid and begged us to put you down. That's bollocks! He's the one that told me to keep going. Uh-oh, you just got yourself. Even a sinner such as me could find salvation in the Furies' work, he said. I'd left it behind. Tried to, with all my heart. Said my prayers every day, like a good man. But he came to me. He came to me! And there you have it, Hilda. Would you be so kind as to escort our friend here to the congregation? Aye, so long as you don't mind if he's limping when he gets there. That was incredible, Thancred. But how did you know he would confess? Well, I have seen this before. A troubled soul manipulated by men of power and wielded as a weapon. I could not be certain, of course, but given the stakes, I thought it worth the risk. And if our captive have called your bluff? Must we entertain hypotheticals? The world as it is vexing enough. Thank you, Thancred. Whether by luck or judgment, we have at last confirmed that these arsons were orchestrated by a person or persons of influence. I think it best that we now return to the congregation and discuss how best to proceed. Yeah, let's get rid of this story arc as quickly as we can. I ain't got all day. Ba, ba, na. Hand loop! The adventurer who felled the dread worm Nidhogg is here at last. I have a request that requires the strength of one such as you. We wish to know the current state of the churning mists now that Nidhogg has been laid low. To that end, we have planned a reconnaissance mission that aims to gather information on the churning mists. Maine here will be leading the mission, and I would ask that you aid her with your knowledge, as well as your strength. If you wish to aid us, pray speak to her. Oh, she's a dragoon! Look at that! Ooh, she's a smexy dragoon. So you're the adventurer Will I've heard so much about. Well met, friends. I am Maine, and I'll be leading our mission into the churning mists. I know Sir Handalope has spoken to you already. Will you be lending us your assistance? Sure. 'Tis an honor to have the aid of one who felled the mighty Nidhogg. As you already know, we hope to strike deep into the heart of what was once Nidhogg's domain. However, the churning mists remain an uncharted territory for us. I would ask that you teach us all you know of the place, of the beasts dwelling within, and any other information that could aid our mission. Don't mind if I do. I see. You have my thanks. With this information to guide us as a plan... With this information to guide us, we can plan a secure route to our destination. We shall take the airship and make anchor at the rookery. We shall begin preparations for our departure shortly. Let us meet again at the rookery. This seems like an important side quest. Okay, I'm going to stop here. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe. I appreciate anyone who supports me.